Well, budget struggles at the Wisconsin DNR could lead to some slow fishing seasons in the next few years and financial disaster for an entire industry. Northern News Now's Sophia Lauber was in Brule today getting a first-hand look.
The trout raised here at the Brule Fish Hatchery help fuel a multi-billion-dollar industry across Wisconsin. But fishery advocates say that's at risk due to a funding shortage set to close down this facility.
These are all planted fish. You see that adipose fin is gone?
Charter fisherman Tommy Hicks relies on the Great Lakes fisheries for his livelihood.
Yesterday we caught 10 big brown trout. Our biggest one is 30 inches. It would be, I would hate to see that go.
Short on funds, the Wisconsin DNR plans to cut fish stocking quotas, including brown trout, which is the primary species raised at the Brule Hatchery.
We're going to have 35% of the original number, which is detrimental for the nearshore fishery, especially at a time when we have record numbers by far. I mean, you go to Bayfield yesterday alone, all the hotels were boats. There's boat trailers going up and down the streets.
This is where
Tom Johnson with the Douglas County Fish and Game League has spent decades fighting to keep Wisconsin's fisheries afloat.
They've been talking since the early 2000s about lack of maintenance and the need for maintenance in these facilities throughout the state.
But the DNR says without a source of stable funding from the state, those struggles will only continue.
All the businesses are going to suffer because license sales are going to decrease because the fish aren't going to be there to catch. And that's really sad.
Johnson remains hopeful there's still time to turn things around, working to rally local voices and lawmakers' support.
Everybody's just got to be more aware, and I do too. And we got to be able to speak about it, and hopefully we can be heard. That's the hardest part.
In the next few weeks, the hundreds of thousands of fish that have been raised here will be released into Lake Superior and Lake Michigan. After that, the facility is set to close down. In Brule, Sophia Lauber, Northern News Now.